This is Hannibal from the HannibalTV.com with an MLW, ROH and Impact Wrestling news update with some information from my sources, some information from the Wrestling Observer. I'm going to start off with Major League Wrestling, which I believe is the best of those three promotions. Davey Boy Smith Jr., who is wrestling for Great North Wrestling, October the 19th in Rockland, Ontario, versus Nathan Banner for the Hannibal TV heavyweight title, is apparently very serious about doing MMA, according to Dave Meltzer. There's no deal in place, but there's been some legit talk about it, and we've heard Bellator might be interested in him. MLW has him under contract, but they will apparently support him and allow him to do it if he's interested in getting into MMA. Davey Boy Smith Jr. is in Japan right now. I don't believe he's wrestling, but he's going to be there to the 28th from my understanding. He's going to be doing a Skype interview with me in the coming weeks. I talked to him recently and asked him about the rumor that he might be involved with the AAA US events in New York and Los Angeles, related to being in a match with Cain Velasquez, likely a tag team match. And he said that that's all just hearsay, but Conan has been interested in seeing him wrestle for AAA in the past, but New Japan, who he was with before, had a deal with CMLL, which prevented him from wrestling for AAA. In other MLW news, Tom Prichard is starting there as an agent on their September 7th event in Dallas that Kevin Von Erich is also going to be there for, as his sons are going to be on that event. There are no future dates at this point with Jim Cornette. Ricky Martinez will be the first MLW wrestler sent to the Crash promotion in Tijuana that MLW has a deal with. Savio Vega is going to be back with MLW in October as part of a producer crew with Tom Prichard, Loki, Samel, and George Carroll Jr. And Savio Vega is someone that we're also interested in using in Great North Wrestling in a wrestling capacity sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, he had a booking conflict for our October 19th event. In Ring of Honor news, Final Battle this year is going to be December 13th at the UMBC Event Center instead of the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, where they usually have gone, where they actually recently did an event that drew less than they have in the past, so that might have something to do with it. I did speak to PCO this week, who wrestles for Ring of Honor as a former Great North Wrestling Canadian champion as well. He told me his Ring of Honor deal was for 1 year and expires in December. He also told me that one of the reasons why the Ring of Honor Toronto show didn't look that full was because during the fight in the crowd, where I think in the Briscoes match they fought in the crowd, they fought into the area where there was a lot of empty seats, and he says Ring of Honor doesn't do as good of a job as WWE of curtaining off empty sections, which he feels hurts their presentation a little bit when they don't have full houses. So it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around with Ring of Honor when his contract expires. He's one of their top wrestlers right now. Finally, in Impact Wrestling news, their Mexico City tapings last week did not draw well, according to Dave Meltzer. LAX finished up with Impact at those tapings, and Ortiz of LAX was almost arrested according to a Mexico media publication, and it had to do with drinking in public, which I guess Conan and Impact officials were able to defuse the situation, which was just basically reported to the press like the police overreacted to it, and it didn't turn out to be anything more than that. Dave Meltzer has reported that he believes LAX is going to sign with AEW if they haven't already, and this is because he's seen they have upcoming bookings with AAA in Mexico that has a relationship with AEW.